Hi, I'm Chasity J, the Manicurist Enhancer, and I coach striving nail techs and entrepreneurs on elevating their current profession and business by helping them brand their business while maintaining their financial success. I wanted to come on and talk a little about being a jack of all trades and master of none. But first, I think I'm gonna start showing this every time I do a video because I love my book. The book you never knew you needed. This is actually an accountability journal. You can purchase this book on my website, which is on my Linktree /Shay Marie, or you can go on Amazon and buy my book. So this book right here, I love my book, guys. This is like this is my baby. You know, like when you have new kids and they smell good and they like little new-news and they start walking and cuckooing. That's my baby. I love my book. So anyway, the accountability journal teaches you how to be accountable for yourself and still run your business instead of you trying to go find an accountability partner, instead of you trying to find someone that is on the same page as you, the same mindset. That book is structured for you to be your own accountability motivational person, right? So you can stay on track. So I brought this topic up to a group of friends the other day, and we were talking about a jack of all trades and master of none. So if you just pay attention to what that means, then you will be like, oh my God. And it'll prompt you to change your mindset on how you treat yourself, your business, your goals, your ambitions, your accomplishments, everything that is surrounded around your being. So being a jack of all trades, master of none, and I'm a jack of all trades. I'm not gonna say I'm not a master of none because I have accomplished several things, but I do consider myself to be a jack of all trades. And I would consider myself not a millionaire. I'm claiming millionaire status, but I consider myself a thousandaire because I have a lot of stuff going on. I have Razzle Dazzle Nail Supply. I have the business scope and management. I'm a licensed nail tech. I've been a nail tech for 23 years. I'm a nail instructor. I have a lot going on, and it's all positive, but I haven't reached the status that I want to reach, even though I probably have touched $1 million over and over in the last 23 years. I haven't, gotten to that status and stayed there. So that's why I would consider myself a jack of all trades and / master of none. Because I do have my business, the business scope and management, and I'm also training people how to become and overcome where they are currently right now. So if you're not consistent in your business, if you haven't done the research, if you haven't taken the leap of faith, if you continue to talk about it and not be about it, if you continue to say when I'm trying to, or I'm looking for, stuff like that, that prompts you to be a master of none because you haven't taken the time out to fail. You haven't taken the time out to say, hey, does this product work? Does this class work? Does this business is this business a good fit for me? I like making cupcakes, so I'm gonna make cupcakes, but is that a good business for you? I started doing nails a year or two ago and I taught myself, but have you tried to get out there in the world, in the industry, in your industry? Have you tried to go the full gamut and know if that's a good fit for you? I did a video recently and I was talking about hustlers. People with that hustler mentality are master of none because that hustler mentality only lasts for so long. So if you want to know if you are a master of none, then go take a look at your arsenal and see what you have in there and how many journals you have and how many business plans you have and how much business credit you have, and see how far you have gone with any of those? How many of your ideas are still on the shelf because you're scared to pull the trigger? It's okay to be a jack of all trades, but you have to ask yourself, what is the end goal and have I reached that goal? I talk a lot about giving yourself a goal. Oh, if I can do this in 30 days, then I'm good. But what's the celebration for? Because anything that you do on a consistent level is going to make you feel like you need to celebrate. But what happens after that 30 days? Then you need to go for another 30 days and another 30 days until you have reached the end of the year. And then you can celebrate like, oh, I've completed this project and I've done everything that I needed to do to become a master. And I did t-shirts, that didn't work out. I did cupcakes, that didn't work out. I did spray painting, I did graffiti, that didn't work out. But I'm the shit when it comes to grooming dogs. Or I have a 2-page list of a roster of dogs that I can service. So if you have a business that you service, you could consider yourself a master of that trade if all of your weeks are full and busy. And full and busy means I just want to do 5 people a day, or I want to do 10 people a day. Then you can say, hey, I meet that goal every month. Or you could say, I only want to work 3 or 4 days a week, and I want to have the weekends to myself for my kids, or whatever, my husband, my wife, or whatever you need to do. So if you set a goal for yourself and you accomplish that goal, then you can consider yourself a master of that trade that you have picked up. But if you are a jack of all trades and a master of none of those trades, then you probably need to go back to the drawing board and figure out what it is that you're good at, and not mimic the next person and say, well, if she could do it, I could do it. If he could cut hair, I could cut hair. No. And you could very well do what the next person is doing, but are you doing it good? And have you met your goal? Have you accomplished any of your goals while you're trying to mimic somebody else? So that's one of the things I like to discuss with my clients. Do not mimic anyone else, because you're never going to find out if you are the master of the trade that you picked up. So the next time you say jack of all trades, master of none, that's not a compliment. That goes to show that you need to go back to the drawing board and see what fits for you. Again, go to Amazon and pick up my book, The Book You Never Knew You Needed. I love this book. And if you have the book and you haven't opened it, you're doing yourself a disservice because I said so. All right, I'm Chasity J, the Manicurist Enhancer. If you need to reach out to me, go to my Linktree/ShayMarie. You will see my email address. You will see my website. You will see my YouTube channel. And I'm out here. Catch me if you can. Bye-bye.